Hello students, welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss motion in a straight line, motion under gravity, revision practice problems part 2. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's session. First one. A stone is projected vertically upward from the top of a tower with velocity u and strikes the bottom of the tower with velocity 3u. The distance travelled by the stone is, here we have to calculate distance travelled by the stone. Let us go to the solution. Given u is equals to u and v is equals to 3v, from the third equation of motion, v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Here we have to calculate the distance travelled by the stone. So s is equals to v square minus u square by 2g. So substituting values, v nothing but 3u whole square and u by 2g. So s is equals to 3u square 9u square minus u square by 2g. So s is equals to 9u square minus u square 8u square by 2g. 2 ones 2 fours. So 4u square by g. Therefore distance travelled by the stone s is equals to 4u square by g. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A body is thrown vertically up, reaches a maximum height of 78.4 meters. After what time it will reach the ground from the maximum height reached? So here we have to calculate the time taken. Now let us go to the solution. T is equals to root 2h by g. Here they given h is equals to 78.4. So h is equals to 78.4. Maximum height they given us 78.4. So substituting t is equals to root of 2 into 78.4 by g. G here we have to take 9.8. So t is equals to 78.4 into 2, 156.8 by 9.8 under root. So t is equals to, if we cancel here 69.1 9.16, so root 16 is equals to 4 seconds. So time taken to reach the ground from the maximum height t is equals to 4 seconds. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A stone dropped from a cliff hits the ground in 4 seconds. Height of the cliff is, here we have to calculate the height of the cliff. Let us go to the solution. T is equals to root of 2h by g. Here they given t is equals to 4 seconds. So substituting 4 in this equation, then we get 4 is equals to root of 2h by g, nothing but 9.8. So taking squares on both sides, 4 square is equals to root of 2h by g by 9.8 whole square. Square root gets cancels. 16 is equals to 2h by 9.8. Here taking cross multiplication, 2h is equals to 9.8 into 16. H is equals to 9.8 into 16 by 2. 2 ones, 2 eights. H is equals to 9.8 into 8, 78.4. So therefore height of the cliff h is equals to 78.4 meters. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A stone is dropped from a tower of height 200 meters and at the same time another stone is projected vertically up at 50 meters per second. The height at which they meet. Here in this question they given z value 10 meters per second square. Now let us go to the solution. Given height is equals to 200 meters and u they given as 50 meters per second. So T is equals to h by u, that is equals to 200 by 50. 0 0 gets cancelled, 5 ones are 5 fours are. So T is equals to, we are getting 4 seconds, and h is equals to half g t square. So here half g nothing but 10 and t 4 square, 2 ones 2 fives, 4 square nothing but 16, 16 fives are 80. So here the height at which they meet, so that's why we have to subtract height at which they meet from the ground. Height at which they meet from the ground, that is 200 minus 80. So we are getting 120 meters. So therefore h is equals to 120 meters. Option C is the correct answer. Okay, next we will go to the next. A stone is thrown vertically up at 20 meters per second from a tower 80 meters height. The speed with which it hits the ground is, here they given g is equals to 10 meters per second. Let us go to the solution. V is equals to, here they given u 20 meters per second and h they given as 80 meters. So V is equals to, we had to calculate the speed, root of u square plus 2gh. So that is equals to, now substituting u nothing but 20 whole square plus 2 into g 10 and h 80. So V is equals to root of 20 square 400 plus 2 into 10 20, 20 into 80 1600. So V is equals to, we are getting root of 2000. So root of 2000 nothing but 20 root 5, that is 400 into 5. We can write 400 into 5, root of 400 into 5, root 400 20 root 5. So 20 root 5 meters per second. Therefore the speed at with which it hits the ground, V is equals to 20 root 5 meters per second. Okay, next we will go to the next. A vertically thrown up body reaches 20 meters at a place on the earth. The height to which it goes to the on the moon, if projected with the same velocity, is, here gravitational force moon is equals to g earth by g earth by 6, that is g is equals to g by 6. Let us go to the solution. The relation between height and acceleration of gravity is h is directly proportional to 1 by g. So from this relation we can write it as h1 by h2 is equals to g2 by g1. So h1 they given as 20 centimeters, h1 is equals to 20 meters, and h1 by h2, substituting h1 value here, that is 20 meters by h2h, that is equals to g2 they given as g by 6 and g. So G gets cancels. 20 by h is equals to 1 by 6. Now taking cross multiplication, h is equals to 20 into 6, 120 meters. So therefore h is equals to 120 meters. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. A body falls from 80 meters. Its time of descent is, here they given g 10 meters per second square. We have to calculate the time of descent. Now let us go to the solution. T is equals to root of 2h by g. H they given as 80 meters. So substituting h value in this, 2 into 80 by g 10. 0 0 gets cancels. Root 8 to the 16. So t is equals to root 16, nothing but 4. So 4 seconds. Therefore time of descent t is equals to 4 seconds. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. A body falling freely from a height h describes 7h by 16 in the last second of its fall. The height h is, here we have to calculate the height h. So height travelled in nth second is, height travelled in nth second is, that is 7 by 16 h is equals to z into n minus half. But height travelled in n second is h is equals to half g n square. But height travelled in n second is, n seconds is, that is h is equals to half g n square. So 7 by 16 h is equals to half g into n minus half. In this equation we are substituting h, nothing but half g n square. So 7 by 16 into half g n square is equals to half g into n minus 1 by 2 can be written as 2n minus 1 by 2. So here g into n minus half. So this half 2 gets cancels, g gets cancels. So we are getting 7n square by 16 is equals to 2n minus 1. Now taking cross multiplication, 7n square is equals to 16 into 2n minus 1. So 7n square is equals to 16 2s are 32n minus 16. So this can be written as 7n square minus 32n plus 16 is equals to 0. This is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now finding the factors are putting into two terms. So this 7n square minus 32n plus 16 is equals to 0. So this can be written as 7n square minus 28n minus 4n plus 16 is equals to 0. So 7n taking common, n minus 7 4s are 28. So here minus 4 is taking common, here 4 4s are 16. n minus 4 is equals to 0. So here overall n minus 4 is a common term. So 7n minus 4 of n minus 4 is equals to 0. Either 7n minus 4 is equals to 0 or n minus 4 is equals to 0. So we are getting n is equals to 4. So therefore h is equals to half height travelled in n second is h is equals to half g n square. Now substituting n value in this, half g nothing but 10 and n square, n value we are getting 4 square, 2 1s 2 5s, 4 square 16. So 5 into 16. 16 5 is the 80 meters. So this is the height travelled in the n seconds. So therefore h is equals to, at last we are getting 80 meters. Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, next we will go to the next question. A body is projected vertically up with velocity u. Its velocity at half of its maximum height is. Let us go to the solution. From the third equation of motion, v square minus u square is equals to minus 2gh. So from this, here h is equals to u square by 2g. So v square minus u square is equals to this half of its maximum height. H can be written as h by 2. So v square minus u square is equals to 2 gets cancels, minus g into maximum height nothing but u square by 2g. This g gets cancels. So we are getting v square minus u square is equals to minus u square. So v square minus u square by 2. So v square is equals to minus u square by 2, minus u square here plus becomes plus u square. So v square is equals to minus u square plus 2u square by 2. So we are getting v square is equals to u square by 2. So this can be written as v is equals to root of u square by 2. So this square root cancel, this becomes u by root 2. So therefore velocity at half of its maximum height is v is equals to u by root 2. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.